Hello everyone and welcome to November's video update. I'm afraid I have to begin with an item of sad news, for on Thursday the 17th of October, Kevin Rowlandson of our sales engineering team passed away. So our thoughts go to his family and friends at this difficult time, and he'll be sadly missed by his colleagues both here at Milton Keynes and in the network. On a positive note, I have a number of long service awards to report. First of all, 12 members of staff completed 25 years service with us in 2019 and were rewarded with a visit to the factory in Sweden in October. I promised them all a name check, so congratulations go to Maureen Toner from Scotland, Nick Nichols of the North region, Sean Aries and Paul Holden of the East region, Jimmy Mann, Paul Middleton and Martin Perry from the South West, Martin West of our bus and coach team, and Steve Cheshire, John Ramsey, Andy Turner and Mark Grant of Milton Keynes. I'd also like to congratulate Leslie Parker of Thurrock, Andrew Lane of Bridgewater and Liam Hemmings of Shepton Mallet, all of who have all recently completed 10 years service with us. Well done to everyone. Our Staff Recognition Award winner this month is Adam Bennett of Gatwick. Customer Ben Jones reports that Adam went out of his way to ensure his vehicles were up and running despite a number of operational issues, so well done to Adam. There's another group of people I'd like to highlight this month, and that's our apprentices. In October, the class of 2019 graduated following the completion of their apprenticeships. I wish each and every one of them well as they go to develop their careers within our network. In October, we also held our annual Apprentice of the Year competition. Our 12 finalists, 4 for each year group, were the top performers drawn from the pool of 243 apprentices in training with us during 2019. The winner this year were Jack Roth of Boston for Year 1, Alexander Myers of Lincoln for Year 2, and Jake Berry of Maidstone for Year 3. Incidentally, Jake has now won the competition for his year group 3 times on the trot, and Alexander twice. These are truly outstanding achievements, so really well done Jake and Alexander. Since our Sustainability Day on the 20th of September, work has still been going on in the background to collate the thousands of suggestions we received. We've now completed that task and I'm pleased to confirm that our regional executive directors and general managers have now all been sent the final list of ideas. What happens next is that they will have been asked to review the options with their teams across the network, with a view to selecting 3 action points from each of the 3 pillars of economy, environment and society. These are ideas that you believe you can action locally throughout next year. Your final selection needs to be sent back to us here in Milton Keynes by the end of November. We will collate the final results and look to publish the completed national and local plans back to the whole company before we break for Christmas. I must say that the positive feedback I continue to receive about this initiative continues to surprise me. A lot of our employees and even some of our customers have mentioned that the focus we're putting into our commitment to making a change is really positive. So I'm very happy that we continue to move at pace to make sustainability a genuine focus of the UK for the coming years. I want to now talk for a bit about the employee feedback we've been receiving over the last few weeks. Firstly, please do not forget that our annual employee survey must be completed by each and every member of staff by the 17th of November. Participation is going very well overall, but there are a handful of depots that have low response rates and you've only got 1 week left before the survey closes. The survey's link is in every employee's email inbox and on Bob, and it literally takes 5 minutes to complete. So if you haven't yet taken part, please ask your line manager for the time to complete the survey today. It's really important that we get a fair and accurate response across the whole country. Secondly, I want to update you on our All Ears programme. Hopefully you will have seen the emails from Paul Smith and Sarah Taylor asking you to give us some views on what we need to do to make Scania the best place to work that it can be. There have been 3 emails so far, 1 each week for the last 3 weeks, and each email has a link to an online voting tool called Waggle, which allows you to type an honest answer to the question being posed that week. But the exciting bit is it allows you to see everyone else's feedback and vote on the items you think are most important. You can see the live results for the most popular answers across the country, and nothing is filtered out or censored. So you can see the honesty your colleagues are typing, warts and all. And it's on that point I want to give you an update that the feedback, especially in the network, is clearly telling us that working for Scania doesn't feel as positive as it has been in the past. There are a lot of different opinions coming through, but the trends are already quite clear, which is all to do with living our values, improving work-life balance, and ensuring the package you receive in return is the best that it can be. The things that worry me are that the strength of feeling is clearly quite strong. It's obvious that we haven't been doing a good job over recent years of listening to how you feel. What I can say is that your feedback through this process is not going to be ignored, and whilst I do understand when some people state that there's no point in giving feedback as nothing will change, it just simply isn't true, as we're going to do everything we can to improve the culture of working for Scania. There is still time left to participate in the Waggle surveys. We will be sending out another reminder with all the links so you can still get involved, so please look out for that this week. What happens next is that all of the surveys, one-to-one interviews and the employee workshops that took place last week in Milton Keynes and Normanton will be collated and presented back to us by a professional consultancy at a special exec team meeting at the end of November, where we'll be discussing what we need to do next. I can promise you that we are listening, and we'll promise you here and now that we'll be making changes directly from the feedback you have given. What they are yet, I don't know, but I will update you at the end of the year as the decisions are being made. Finally, a little bit about the business. I'm pleased to report we continue to do well into the last couple of months of the year. 2019 will definitely see a new vehicle delivery record, and many other areas are also looking to break records too. This is a great team effort, as we can only get those successes if all departments continue to work together. It shows that we have real strength and talent within the business, and no matter what happens with Brexit and the upcoming elections at Christmas, I'm really confident that we'll continue to perform well. Going into next year, despite the obvious challenges this kind of economic and political disruption can have, I firmly believe there's no better place to work than for such a strong brand as Scania. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.